Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Monster Train 2. I haven't played the Luna Covenant in a while, and I want to give them another shot, and I'm going to throw the Awoken in to see if I can go for a Sting build, if I'm lucky. We're also going into Covenant rank 5, so this is going to be maybe a doozy. We will see. I know I start with some extra Vengeful Shards, which are, maybe a problem, maybe not. So we get the Moon Pixie, Enchant Grant Conduit 3, that's extremely good. And Nightingale Stealth 2, New Moon Multi-Strike. I mean, that should be good. It should be fun. So, Planetarium, Room, grant friendly units Conduit 5. I like that. However, Mooncycle, gain Conduit 1. I think we're going to go for the Aurora Weaver. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Preserved Thorns. Spell Slam. Restore to full health, apply spell weakness to enemy units. Whoa. That's a very good frontliner. These guys are also extremely good frontliners. The sweep would have been nice, but I think I'm going to try not to do that. Alright, and let's go for the Moon Cycle to buff my units further. Merchant costs reduced, Blights and Scourges cost 0. The extra money from the merchants might have been a good idea, but I know we start with some Blights and Scourges, and that could be a problem. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Okay, the one problem is we have way too many frontliners. How do we want to do this? I don't have a lot of space now. I mean... something like that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the problem is we don't have enough space. Unpurgeable. So, yeah, my decision to kind of go with this isn't the worst idea in the world. The one problem is we don't actually manually mooncycle anything, which is tricky. Okay. Aurora Weavers. We literally don't have enough space for all of this. In Conduit 1. Otherwise, we could do Enchant Conduit 3. I think I'm going to do Enchant Conduit 3. Put these two here. Okay, that should be good. They're going to get spiked. It's a very full stack, which I'm actually very much in favor of. Unfortunately, do not have the room size for any of this. So that's a bit tricky. Oh, and I don't have any direct healing here. So that in and of itself is actually a little stanko tricky. But it should be fine. I mean, the extra spikes from this guy actually work extremely well. I just need some healing, which should be reasonably doable. And we also desperately need some room size. Let's see, do we want to do Bloody Moon? Sure. None of this is healing. We can do Razor Sharp Edge for some more damage. Damage and spikes. I think I'm going to just go for the Steel Enhancer. Okay. So the one... No, we have to go this direction. I want to modify my spells, but I don't have many. Dualism. I mean, we pretty much have to there. 10 health and spikes 3. You know, actually putting that on a Silent Sentinel isn't a terrible idea. Yeah, that would have been nice. Yeah, we had a Smidge Stone, but not enough money for it. And yeah, I think we're just going to go for room size as our first upgrade. I think we have no choice. Because almost all of my upgrades are going to require it. Okay, let's put the Lunar Priestess up here. I think with one of these guys. Oh, the wrong one. It's fine. Okay, let's do Steel Enhancer, burn the Vengeful Shard, sting the heck out of this dude. Let's see. Gain Conduit 1. I'll put him there. I'm just gonna leave him up there. Okay, so we've got our moon ritual. Main problem is, yeah, I don't have any healing. Okay. Deal 26 damage, slag it a little bit more. Take that one out. Alright. Or preserved thorns. How are they doing? Okay, there. Okay, so they got some regen. It's not enough. Okay, let's do another Wildwood Sap. Another Moon Ritual. Bloody Moon them. Sting a bunch. So yeah, we especially do not need the extra draw. The Chimes of Despair aren't as much of a problem, turns out. I think we're gonna be fine. Kill the boss. So far, so good. Yeah, the other problem is we don't have much for manual Mooncycling. We have exactly one Moon Ritual. It gets me an amount, but it's not huge. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Okay, well, there's Phase Blessing, which is amazing. And another Wildwood Sap. I do like those. Let's go this direction. We do not. We don't want any of those. Okay, so Fight Club on the 3rd floor, Spell Sanctum on the 2nd floor. Hef's Hammer. Oh. I love Spell Sanctum. It makes the middle floor extremely tempting and good. It solves most of our energy problems. However, it's not energy problems that are my worry. It's very much space issues. And Hef's Hammer is going to solve it. Okay, double stack. I mean, 10 regen is not terrible. There's also Steel Enhancer. Just spell chain that a couple of times. Just... I think I'm going to do spell chain on that. Do we give something double stack? I mean, I have just enough money to make that one Wildwood Sap extremely good. I'll give it a shot. I don't like the extra costs. But we'll be okay. Kind of. Okay, so Eka, one of the Thorn Hollows. Go up here, and Sentinel Priestess. Do I want to actually get the Silent Sentinel there? Because they can heal themselves to full. Which seems genuinely worthwhile. And I'm going to give them Hef's Hammer because they're probably going to be killing people off of their spikes, which should count. Did. Perfect. Okay. So Mooncycle, Conduit 1. Should be fine. Wildwood Sap, Moon Ritual. Preserved Thorns. Well, we get the extra space. But that's bad. Oh, well, I've got another one of them. Okay. Who do we kill? That one. Pop Preserved Thorns. Okay, he's now toast. But I could kill him. I think I'm going to kill that one. Go give him the spell weakness. I mean, might as well finish him off. Go there. We get the Moon Ritual. And give them the Nightingale. Alright, so far... so something. I think it's mostly fine. We're just having a little bit of trouble cycling through the massive number of units. Okay, there's Phase Blessing, which is very much what I'm looking for here. We don't have enough space for more. We did lose Hef's hammer, which is, yeah, not the best. Take that one out. Boss is up there, but I think I'm going to just prep both of those guys to get toasted. Put the Moon Pixie up here and hit him with a sting. I think this is one of the most, like, full house runs I've ever done. I can see why people specifically keep advocating for Sting, Bloody Moon. Could do more. Don't think I need to. And then I'm just going to go up here and sting a bunch. If only I had an incant to combo with all of this. I do not. Okay, Vengeful Shards, Steel Enhancer. And I think I'm just going to sting the boss to death. I could have done the Moon Ritual first, but it's fine. Damn. He actually is going to clobber me. Oh well. Yeah, the problem is we don't do a whole lot of damage. Okay, Moon Ritual. Doesn't really matter here. There we go. I mean, if it works, it works. Regen and spikes, add a copy of this? No. I like the Lunacycle staff. And there's Unleash the Wildwood. Okay. We do want to grab a Luna Priestess. And yeah, I don't actually have a whole lot of energy issues. So let's go this direction. Let's grab the money first. Please be a smidge stone. No. But I will take one of these. Do I reroll? It wouldn't give me enough. And yeah, like I could do a large stone on one of these guys, but it would make him possibly too large. I mean, I don't hate it. Because we have the extra space, so that should be fine. Okay, Incant Gain Conduit. That'd be nice. I think the problem is, once again, we're not Mooncycling hard enough here with this deck. So what would I do? I could dupe more Lunar Priestesses, but they're probably going to get destroyed. Duping the Hef's hammer is fascinating. Because I think I'm going to want to combine these two together more than anything else. I don't know. Let's get another Lunar Priestess. It's probably bad ideas, but hopefully I have enough space for it. I think the main issue is the draw. But we'll see. Okay, so he takes half damage, which is good. Put him up top with the Lunar Priestesses. We'll have to wait to get that other one down, but that's fine. Okay. So this is not as great. Put him in the back. Gotta give him a little bit more. Let's see. They're toast. The problem is the frontliner is going to get a bunch of corruption here, which I'm not the happiest about. Do we put the Moon Pixie here? I mean, silly as it sounds, I think I'm going to put them there. We don't need that Moon Pixie. I'll just give her the Lunacycle staff. Okay, how are we doing otherwise? Spell weakness to enemies. I'll give it to him. I think we might want that. Okay, so this is obviously kind of messy. F's Hammer. Aurora Weaver. Other Aurora Weaver? Maybe. I think we actually want Preserved Thorns here. He's got Titan Skin 10. Jeez. Okay, I think we can do better than that one. Maybe. I'm not going to be able to do damage to him. Okay, let's put the Hef's Hammer on them. Yeah, we want the Preserved Thorns. Go for that. There. Now he's toast. They've got the Lunacycle staff. Okay. And they gain Titan Skin as they go up. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Yeah, we don't get the extra money there. It's obviously not great. Let's go there. I'm just going to put the Wildwood Sap on him. They're probably toast, sadly. Still going to Moon Ritual, though, to get those bonuses. Nope, he lives. Alright, perfect. We can just hit that guy. Those are Moon Rituals. Everything else is looking good. Alright. Guess I'm going to do Bloody Moon. Get that out. Alright. So, I guess when it comes down to it, we are still having some energy issues. But I think it's okay. Well, at least we're now mooncycling as much as I was hoping I'd be able to. Okay, we're gonna do a decent chunk of damage to them. Let's kill that guy first. Bloody Moon doesn't quite kill him. Looks like we're good. We get the moon cycles that we're looking for. Everything else is mostly dandy. I think the main thing we just need is just more healing. Really, we just needed all of those casters on the bottom, but I put them on the top because I needed them up there. At least it's like a super stacked floor. 20 health Conduit 4 is pretty good. But we want to do Phase and Conduit. Restore 25 health, draw 2 next turn, or 40 health, regen 3. I do like those. I think I'm going to go for that one, though. And we're going to go this way. Units without upgrades cost less. That's extremely good. New moon effects are always active. Silent units gain extra. Tempting. I don't think we only have one guy that benefits from New Moon, though, and it's that one. I think everybody else is whatever. So I think I'm going to grab the Enchanted Chamber instead. Modify some spells. Is something holdover? Maybe. I think I'm going to boost Phase Blessing, so it's a little bit better. Would I freeze anything? Not overwhelmingly, no. Let's reroll. Remove Consume from something. I mean, being able to just super stack regen is not terrible. Magic Power and Consume. It would only be Focused Growth. You know, I don't hate that. We only need it for the, like, initial bit. Draw less every turn. That shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, we've just solved our energy issues. Okay, so put him there. Her there. We put the Lunar Priestesses up top. We're just not going to upgrade them at all, ever. Give him a Sentinel. Do we do Nightingale? Maybe. No. I think we're going to do those two there. Well, I could put him there. I think we wait. I could put him up there. Okay, Bloody Moon. Kill that guy. And that one. Okay, not enough damage to kill. But that's okay. Let's burn this first. I think we've got some other things that I can do. I gotta give him Hef's Hammer. Wildwood Sap. Focused Growth. Yeah. Oh, hold up. We had the Lunacycle Staff. I should be doing that. Vengeful Shard. Hef's Hammer. We can get the kills. Yeah. Don't think we're going to be able to do better than that necessarily. Sucks a little. Okay, we've got another Moon Pixie. This will put him there. 50 plus armor is extremely tempting. Gonna have the regen. Give them a little bit of spikes. They're toast. Okay, good. Let's see. He's not going to do any damage, so that's good. Go back down here. Moon Ritual a bunch of times. Could do the Wildwood Sap, but I think I want to do the Preserved Thorns. Kill that one. Do I hit Lunacy? No. I mean, I could. I'll just do that a little. Because, yeah. The Bard's going to go up to the top, but we don't actually care about that. Because he doesn't do damage. Alright, perfect. So I could do Bloody Moon. I think we're going to have to kill this guy first, because he's giving them Titan Skin. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't have to be Mooncycling down there. He actually hasn't been killing anybody. That's rough, man. Okay, they're toast. I could just go for more space. Energy-wise, we're not hurting. Okay, let's Bloody Moon that guy. I guess no matter what, I might as well just be doing that. Bloody Moon him. Kill him the rest of the way. Alright, clean. And he's just got a gazillion reanimate. But it's fine. That extra magic power is nice. But I think I might actually consider putting that on the top floor. Attuned 35 damage. I mean, is good. I do need more spells. Spike's 10, sure. So this one... I think we're going to go here. I'm going to grab that. We're going to remove... I think I'm going to remove one of the Aura Weavers. And I know I put an upgrade... maybe... Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of one of those. I think I'm going to get rid of one of the Wildwood Saps as well. And then I think we're going to combine two things. That should be a very good weapon. Might be expensive. I think it's 3 to play. 2 to play. Okay, nope, that's much more manageable than I thought. Make something deployable. Let's start with that one. Actually, grabbing the meat shield isn't terrible. Do I grab anything else? Equalizing rings is quite good. Okay. Should be good. Grants spikes to enemy units. You know, that should be fine. Okay, get her. Give him the slay bonus right from the get-go? I think so. Just hope the Lunar Priestesses aren't the only ones in front. I guess I'll put him there. Why you do that? Gonna do... We have some options. We have Fate Blessing. Keeps her alive. Go back down here. I have no choice but to just kill that guy. And should be fine. Should be good. Maybe I should have given him a little bit of spikes, but it's okay. Okay, we now have the Mooncycles. Not my favorite. Let's see. We're going to need a frontliner up there. Guess I'm going to put that one there. Let's go back down. Okay, he's toast. And then I'm just going to pop that now. Be nice to get it earlier, but I don't think it's worth it. And is full. I mean, that's a good place to be. Let's go back down here. Get the Weaver. The meat shield on him. Sentinel on top. Okay, we have some healing. He heals himself. Would have been nice to get the focus growth, but I think we can get that later. And now we have functionally infinite space up top. Equalizing rings there. Yeah, I have no way of saving them. Oh, this doesn't exhaust. Lunacy is one of the only books that doesn't. That's an interesting thing I've never noticed. Well, yeah, unfortunately, she's not durable enough for that. Should be good. Guess I'm just gonna go up here. Okay. Burn the Vengeful Shards. Enchanted Chamber. Focus Growth. I'm gonna give him the regen. Yeah. Yeah, we don't get quite as much Mooncycle, but it's fine. All we need is just that piece of armor that lets us scale in stats based on how big my unit is. Okay. Bloody Moon. Yeah, we don't need a large stone. I guess I could actually use the steel enhancer to scale their size. I'll put the Star Sentinel there, and then we're just going to phase a bunch of times. Alright. Phase Blessing. They got Spike 6, which is unfortunate. Guess I'll just protect that one. Heal up to full. Spell weakness. Hit him with a sting. Sting. We just don't have enough conduit down there. That actually is too deadly, so we're just gonna sting the boss up here. Because yeah, we actually want him to get kills. Well, do we? I guess it doesn't matter. Huh. He is apparently too dangerous. Let's fix that. I mean, might as well just lead with Phase Blessing. And sting again, sting again, sting again, and then lunacy a bunch for just big stats. Everyone lives, except for the one guy up top. So be it. It's a very silly build. Genuinely going to probably fold in the face of corruption, but that's okay. Do we do Unleash the Wildwood? Yeah. So here's the tricky part. We have functional max hand. Extra energy would be nice, but with Bloody Moon, we're okay. The really silly option is I go for more space. But I don't think that benefits me, so let's go for the extra energy. Okay, so I'm not going to get another large stone. We're going to go magic up there. Yeah. Do we do double magic? I guess who are we up against? Spread corruption to my units. Yeah, it's tricky. I think I'm still going to go this direction. Bloodthirsty Blade would be nice, but no. Okay, Mooncycle, stats to all friendly units. That should be good. Reduce cost, make intrinsic. Definitely that one. Reduces spells cost. I think I might as well just do that on Lunacy. I don't think we need the Holy Stone. I'm going to remove Consume. Hold over on anything. I think I'm actually going to just put it on Lunacy. And yeah. Let's just make Cosmic Bolt goofy. Let's see, do I purge anything from the deck? No, I think I'm good. Not the best magic shop I was hoping for. Alright, so the battle enemy units appear on the floor. Should be fine. think I'm gonna swap things a bit. I'm gonna put him up top. How many units do I want to stack into the bottom? We probably want to throw in the Aurora Weaver as well. Yeah, that would actually be enough. Okay, I'm going to put the 2 Lunar Priestesses here. Him there. Nightingale. Give him that. Put him there. Do we want to put the this Lunar Priestess here in the back? I think so. She should be well defended. Okay. To be lazy, I think I'm just going to do Unleash the Wildwood on him. They all get toasted. Going to give him Fey Blessing, but not quite yet. Sure. Make him extra goofy. Can't do anything else, but that's fine. Oof. They are swinging for a lot of damage. I can probably fix that. Okay, he's not dead. Do Preserved Thorns. Okay. He's not quite dead. I'm going to give her the extra stats, just so we do not have to worry about her going down. Alright, and that gives us enough capacity that I could get other dudes. With the Vengeful Shards. Or the Aurora Weaver. Moon Pixie. Moon Pixie. Alright, then we start Mooncycling. Can't do that. Okay. I do not like that. Okay, now he doesn't die. That was kind of the goal. Alright. Oops. Okay, so we put one Moon Pixie in the front, and the remaining Moon Pixies further back. Aurora Weaver. Give him the meat. And give him the Pyre Shards too. Okay. So yeah, he's only taking 12 damage, and they all get toasted. All I need is a good heal. We get it. Alright. I'm just going to do Focused Growth. Gets him back up to full. That's all we need. I guess I'll put the chamber there. Cosmic Bolts. Do I? Bye. Reason being, didn't really have too much of a reason. Alright, there goes our moon cycle. Bottom is looking pretty comfy. The main problem is those guys just have incant bonuses, which are annoying. Okay, so let's go back here. Boosting these. He does 125 damage, so I can kind of relax on that one. Just do a little bit more lunacy. Okay. Yeah, let's give him a second layer of spell weakness. Yeah, the one problem is none of my units actually do a lot of damage here. makes this a bit tricky. Let's start with Bloody Moon. Doesn't get the incant perfect. So far, so good. Let's see, down here. Every side's looking pretty good. Put him back up to full. Would we bother with more regen? I don't know. Yeah, I could do Preserved Thorns, but we kind of don't want it here. We just want a Hyper Mooncycle. Yeah, how much space do we have on this floor? A lot. Alright, Mooncycle some more. It's good for just getting a bunch of, like, really generic, you know, 200 plus stat units. Okay, they don't have the incant bonus. 1, 2, skip to the loo, die. 3, 4. Again. Just don't accidentally hit my Thorned Hulk, because that would be extremely funny and also frustrating. Okay, we don't need to use Wildwood Sap. We're in a good position. The only reason why I'm hypercycling here is because I very much want to get as many moon cycles on that hammer as I possibly can get. Because I'm going to dupe it. I'm gonna probably put it on my champion. Let's see. Okay, do I go for Mage Blade? Not overwhelmingly. And like, Focus Growth would be nice. It would give me another heal. I'll snag it. Alright, I think we go this direction. Let's see what I've got. Let's see. Deployment phase, draw a room, play 3 different types of cards. Those are good. Let's take a look. Remove consume. Hold over. Magic power consume. I'm going to reroll. I think I'm going to go back here and reroll quick. Mage Blade. First you need to summon every turn. No, definitely want to pick that one up. 10 magic power. Sure. Double stack and focus and twin stone, like those could have been good, but I'm good without. Alright, where's that merged hammer? Okay, so he's going to be giving me corruption. That's going to be rough, actually. Where's my... Oh, there she is. Yeah, I think we just get the Lunar Priestesses there. Get them there. And then that. So the only problem is he's probably going to kind of demolish one of my floors. Gonna have to give him that. Okay, that's so far so decent. I'm gonna go for the Preserved Thorns. I'm not gonna be able to do enough damage to take these guys out. Oh, but we didn't start with the hammer, did we? Okay, so equipment on him to give him the damage. Give him some spikes. There's the Unleash the Wildwood. Yeah, since we don't have the hammer yet, it doesn't really matter how I do this. And yeah, can't do Moon Pixie. I guess we just wait. Unfortunately, that does mean that I'm going to get the bell. There's the hammer. Oh. Let's... Yep, they're all dying on the bottom. So let's just kill him for some juice. We got our Vengeful Shards. Oh, I can actually just kill that guy. He's got plenty of reanimate. Wood Sap. Pyre Shards? Yeah. Slab of meat. Moon Ritual a couple of times. Actually, more than a couple of times. The main fear is that my frontliner is going to get extremely corrupted and take a ton of damage. To the point where he cannot survive. Yeah. I think I'd rather just Lunacy a couple of times. We need more regen. I'll see if I can heal him. At least his stats are going up, but... Okay, there we go. Focus growth. He didn't die. Resonant Rune. Urge equipment for some more damage. I'm just going to give him the Steel Enhancer. All he has to do is just live until the boss shows up, maybe. Yeah, this is tricky. Corruption is one of those nasty effects that I've kind of been able to ignore up until now. Owing to the fact that I can just do some goofy business. Okay, give them the heal. Get the frontliner. I could actually just hit the boss. Okay, give him a ton of armor. Do I do Cosmic Bolt? I think I will. And then we'll just Lunacy once. I'm just gonna stay ahead of the curve if I can. Okay, get him with the spell weakness. Still toast. There. I think part of it is every time I... Oh, gosh. Nope, he lives. Oh. I didn't realize I still had a Moon Pixie. Sting him. Not that any of it matters. Go for a bunch more. Let's see. That all I got? Yeah. And do a decent chunk of damage. It's just a matter of that jerk. Let's see. Deal Enhancer him. Alright, then we got Lunacy for a bunch of stats. I might survive this. And all I have to do is survive this. The rest of this is going to be A bit gnarly. Yep, we got it. All right. Yeah, those vengeful shards costing nothing was very much the correct call here. There we go. So he'll take out the Thorn Hulk, but only the Thorn Hulk. The rest of them are beefy enough to just get through. Kind of wish I had given them all multi-strike. It would have actually made this crew extremely dangerous. But alas. Alright, now we go fight the Titans. Venture forth. I could also just leave, but no. Someday I'm going to do that as a goof. Just say, nah, I don't even know if it's a goof. It's one of those where, like, fighting the Titans, I don't know. I find this Seraph more challenging. So, very real possibility this might actually be easier than most. Okay. And because of everything, I'm gonna hold off on that one Lunar Priestess until later, I think. Do I? No, we want to just start Mooncycling. Okay, we do have Phase Blessing. Conduit 3, a couple of things. Yeah, because they're going to be doing 35 damage. Okay, now he's going to survive. I think I'm going to do that for now. Give him the regen. And the shields. And let's just give him the spikes. And then I think I'm going to put the Moon Pixie up here. Just a little bit of bonus healing. Alright, that's some stuff to work with. Kill the Bellboy. And yeah, I can actually start... Oh, I can start plinking at the boss, can't I? Go for a bit of healing. Get him up. Okay. Curse of Entropy is annoying, but manageable. Go for the heal. Oof. My middle floor might bite it. I'm going to try and stop that, but there's only so much I can do. Blazing rings, there it is. I think I'm going to go with that. Firelight. And then Illuminacy. So I could sting this floor. Make it so that other guy takes more damage. Okay. Boss is kind of good. Yeah, the main fear is if anybody gets to the top floor. That's going to get tricky. Nope, looks like we're good. He's going to need some more healing. They both are. Guess let's start with that. Curse of Entropy. Yeah, do a couple of moon cycles, get those stats. Give her the bonus damage. Sting and another lunacy. Yeah, I'd like to do the preserved thorns. Hoping these guys would hold on longer, but they are not durable enough. And That guy's looking pretty worse for the wear. I think the one problem with his deck is I don't actually have a whole lot of consume. My hand fills up. And that's making this really hard, actually. Because, yeah, he's probably toast. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do about that. Oh, did we get the Moon Pixie down here? Sure. They've got spell armor. Yeah, it's just phase a bunch of times. And the thing is, like, I'm holding the floors quite well. And I know as long as I can hold one of these floors and let nothing by, we win. Alright, so far so mostly good. Do a Pyre light. Swap a bunch of things. Do a bunch of those. Everybody else dead? Well, except for them, but they're... There's no way they're surviving that. Let's see, does this even help me? Marginally so. I guess I'm gonna go up there and sting them just to get that shield off a bit more. And then more lunacy for just big stat stack. It's not as much... Like, I was hoping I'd be able to lunar cycle here more. It's amounting to about 12 stacks, or 12 stats per turn, which is still very good. But it's not the, you know, end-all be-all that I was kind of aiming for. Well, I think I'm going to burn Cosmic Bolt at this point, hit him hard. Because I think this guy might end up mildly outliving some of the other groups. Give him some regen? No. I wish I'd made that cheaper. No, actually, he's looking pretty bad. Curse of Entropy, Pyre Light. Vengeful Shard. We have Fate Blessing, but let's start burning some of these other ones first. Yeah, do I want to do Preserved Thorns? Not overwhelmingly. Yeah, I can hit them for 12 damage. That's a lot. Not really. Get a regen. Bit of that. Bunch of stats. Yeah, so really as soon as this guy loops back down to the bottom floor, we win. I had some concerns about this run. It wasn't... Definitely not my best. I think so much of it just boils down to I have a lot of garbage. I always feel like that with Sting. That it's either extremely good or not very. I can never quite make the call. Oh, actually, the dude in the back is the one who's still alive. Huh. I mean, do I want to do that? No, it's barely anything. I mean, they're about to take 1,000 damage, but... Okay, Curse of Entropy. Pyre Light again. Couple of Moon Rituals. Sting him. Go for the Steel Enhancer. Sting again. While I'd like that extra regen, it's probably better that I just keep doing Lunacy. As it makes the whole squad better. Okay, so they're toast. He's toast. All we have to do is take out the bottom lad. Luckily, that's super doable. It's odd. He's usually not the last one to die. Regen on the boss? wonder if there's anything that does damage on Mooncycle. Probably not. Well, one way or another. It worked. We got it. A little rough. I think main thing is we just didn't have anybody with multi-hit. It was a lot of just like weird incant conduit bonuses. And not enough spells to like really benefit from it. But, I mean, it's fine. Alright, consume, apply conduit. When applying spell weakness, apply more. I mean, those are good. Animus of speed, which I like. Vine Mother is messy. I love the idea of the Vine Mother, but yeah, just those... Sting is... I don't know, man. Because it's kind of a net neutral, but it can fill your hand out in a bad way. So, like, if you have 6 Sting in your deck, that's, like, more than half your hand. And you will absolutely bloat yourself to death, kind of. Oh, well. Ooh, Distant Cliffs. That's new. Goodbye, little Luna. I will see you soon. The new moon has come, sister. Has your magic waned already? Yes, unfortunately. You'd think after thousands of cycles, one would get used to temporarily losing their magic. I suppose I cannot relate. I do not know what wielding magic is like. If I were to describe it, it feels like being in perfect harmony with the stars and moon, as if you were an extension of their light. And when you lose it, it feels like a piece of yourself has gone silent. It's as if your limbs were suddenly bound. You're left waiting, hoping for the moon to return and lift the weight. That sounds terrible. It is terrible. Which is why I'm thankful that you agreed to uphold my duties during this time. Of course, as a silent, it is our duty. We may not wield magic, but our bodies do not wane with the moon like yours. Was there something in particular you needed me to do? Yes, actually, we still know relatively little of the Hellfolk. I need you, brother, to learn their ways. You mean you want me to mingle with them? Yes, exactly. Speak with them, understand them. If we are to make Hell our new home, we must learn to adapt to the people here. But have you seen them? They're quite strange. And what would I even say to them? I'm not accustomed to casual conversation. You don't have to prepare a speech, brother. Just talk. Who knows, you might even learn to enjoy their company. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must recuperate until the moon returns. I'm counting on you. Huh. Learn their ways. How hard can it be? Alright, well. With that, I'm going to leave us off here. We're making it further, like I said. Getting through those Covenant rankings. We're up to 6 now. 1 card per draft also adds a Calcified Ember. That's spicy. I'm not looking forward to that. That's the one reason why I usually don't mess around with Covenant rankings, is just because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Because you have to, like... None of these make the game more interesting past maybe level 4. You know, the merchant prices means I get to buy less upgrades. The Vengeful Shards and Calcified Ember is just gunk in my deck. And so this is why, like, I never finished going up the Covenant rankings in Monster Train 1, and why I'm, like, super leery of doing so, except for the fact that, you know, maybe there's some story and lore waiting at the end. And so I'll do it once, and then we'll go back down to Covenant 2, probably. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.